Hello, good afternoon. It's me, Lisa. I am back, and it has been a little while since I've been on. Super sorry about that. I have been crazy. I had a flood in my house, and it caused a major amount of damage, so I've been kind of living in havoc and having everything redone. So, uh, I do plan on getting back here a couple times a week instead of like once a week or once every 10 days. But I just wanted to check in and follow up and let you know that this Monday will make 7 weeks that I have been on my change of life, and I am so pleased. I couldn't be happier. I feel a real change happening, not a diet, not a quick weight loss, but a whole mental change going on, and it's super exciting. Now, no change comes without failure, and that's something I want to talk about today because I've had many things in the past almost 7 weeks that one may not consider to be the best choice. But we are not perfect, and we should not keep that thought process because it's a sick thought process. Black and white thinking, going off your food program and then eating and eating and eating, that's something that's a challenge to me. And even though I feel like I've been strong for 7 weeks, I did have some adversity this weekend. I went away to go visit a friend to do some work on my website, and I don't know. I think of it now, and I realize there was some mental issues going on. Like, it was a friend that I had had issues with that we were kind of reuniting and reconnecting. And now that I look back a couple days later on that weekend, possibly I made some poor choices out of um, apprehension. It could be a variety of things, but what I wanted to say is in the last 7 weeks, there has been a couple times that I've made choices that one might not think are the best choice, like a piece of dark chocolate or having a bite of dessert out at my dad's birthday. But those things did not set me off. I had those things, and I've had some things that were chocolate or some candied popcorn, a couple little things that I've had, but because I've made such an amazing mind transformation and I'm working on it so hard, um, I don't have to feel bad about those things because everything that's on this earth was put to this earth from God. Somehow, even if the end product ends up to be farther away from natural and healthy, everything is here and everything happens in this world, according to me, um, for a reason. And so I think that, once in a while it's okay to have, things that other people would consider not on a typical food program. But I'm only human, and what I'm more concerned with is instead of obsessing and thinking about a bad choice I made or what I shouldn't have or what's good or bad, my focus is about retraining my mind that there is no wrong choices in life. And it's the recovery period. How you recover after you make a choice is really what's important. So instead of having some sweet stuff and going on a binge for a day, a week, a month, I had it for that moment. I didn't think of it as bad, and I went right on and still continue with my process of feeling better about myself and dropping and releasing this extra weight. This weekend when I went away, I had a little more of an issue because I started on a Saturday morning having a couple things that I shouldn't have, and then I kind of took the mentality like I'm away for the weekend, I'm just going to kind of do what I want, and then I'll go back on Monday. And that's like an old thinking process, and I'm just sharing this with you because I'm not perfect, but because this time is different for me. Even my little shortcomings are not as pronounced. They're not as high and low and black and white. So in the last 7 weeks, there were a couple times that I had some goodies, and that next moment I was back, and I was really proud of myself. And then this weekend, instead of having a couple goodies that first time and then being like, enough, I kind of continued on for the weekend. Now, I didn't binge like I normally would do and get as much in as I could. I had a chocolate peanut butter muffin, about 3/4 of it. I had some pancakes at breakfast, and I had a panko fried coconut shrimp dinner, which was in a light kind of breading that's not as bad as being deep fried. So I did kind of go off course a little bit, but the good thing is that when I did wake up Monday, I didn't feel bad about myself. I didn't feel like I needed to beat myself up. I didn't feel like I took an opportunity and scarfed down everything in sight. I felt like I made some decisions for whatever reason. I made them, and I went off, and I could go two routes. I could keep going off and keep eating and feel bad and gain weight and not mentally control myself. And then where would I be? Right back in the beginning, in that hamster wheel that you keep going like this and this and this, but you never can get out. So what I chose instead was to accept what I did as a human being and not judge it as anything bad happening. And ever since, I've been feeling amazing. I'm off of sugar and major carbs, since Monday. And again, it could have been worse this weekend. It was kind of minute compared to what some weekends would be if I was getting all the food in I could before Monday. So I do feel like change is a coming. Change is a coming. Hold on to your seats because change will come. I'm here to tell you the change is coming, and I feel it. I feel a shift. I feel a shift in the universe. I've been under an extreme amount of stress with my house repairs, and I've managed to hold it together. I'm very excited about that. I'm going to try to get up and see if I can show you some more body shots of me because I know you haven't seen that many pictures of me. So let me do that now and see if I can show you any more body shots. I'm still having a hard time trying to figure out slideshows and comments. So come with me. Okay. So here I am. Can't see my face, but at least you can see my body. Here's 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 my body. Side view. My arms are not my favorite part of my body. It's me. 100%. Yeah, so the arms have always been an issue for me. I've never really liked my arms. And it's ironic because even though I'm a big girl, I like to wear as little clothes as possible because I live in sunny, hot Florida. And I'm not going to be covered up under some long sleeves or some crazy crap because, I'm fat. Screw that. Forget it. I may be fat, but I've always felt fierce. I've always felt smart, pretty, educated, accomplished. In fact, losing weight's like my one accomplishment that I can't seem to get 100%, but I do feel like it's turning around. And I'm really enjoying doing this YouTube diary of my journey because I want you to know that you're not alone out there. I mean, I've spent the last 40 years being overweight, wishing and dreaming that I could do something about it and feeling like I had little control while having all the control. And I just want to continue on this path, and I want to help you continue on your path. You're a beautiful person. Society is a very cruel place, and I know all my life I was told that I had a beautiful face if I could just lose the weight. And people constantly, they don't come up and say, Lisa, you're beautiful. They say, you have such a beautiful face. Oh my God, if you lost weight, you would be so incredibly beautiful. Well, what I say to that is, I am incredibly beautiful from the inside out. And I've always felt like I was a really pretty girl. And I think sometimes that's what's made me not lose weight, because I'm like, I'm pretty enough. I don't have to be skinny, but that's stinking thinking too. I want to be thin for my health. It's all about my health now. I want to live a long life, and yeah, who won't want to feel sexy in a bathing suit? Speaking of bathing suits, in order for this whole game plan to work of making a change of life, you have to incorporate exercise. And as I've said before, time and time again, I've been exercising for about 18 years, 5 days a week, for an hour a day. Doesn't matter how big I feel or how small I feel, if I just eat a salad or I just eat a chocolate cake. I always exercise. And for that, I have been rewarded. No medication, no high blood pressure, no cholesterol. And I'm knocking on wood because, you know, when you start to go into your 40s, things change. And this body that we have can only hold us up and take care of us for so long without getting any nurturing back. We need to nurture our bodies, minds, and souls. We need to give back. And that's what I'm keeping in mind every time I want to pick something up to put in my mouth that is going to stop me from getting to where I need to go. I think in my mind about my pancreas and how hard it has to work to process all the bad white sugars and carbohydrates that you and me put in it, or I used to put in it. And how long do you think it can take it before it says, screw you? So before it says screw me, I want to tell my pancreas that I love it and I appreciate how hard it's worked for me, and extra hard with all the pressure I've put on it. And now I'm going to take away that pressure and I'm going to treat it like a precious organ should be treated. So I know it sounds a little weird, but that's my thought for the day, and that's my way of thinking. And if you really think about how carbohydrates are processed, they are processed through your pancreas. And if you're eating a lot of that stuff, your pancreas is constantly working hard. And, you know, just like a car, how long can you drive it and beat it up and not do an oil change or a tune-up or a revamp of some sort? So I say to you, farewell. I will be back in a couple days. Really, really, really appreciate you listening to my channel, because uh, I want to offer other people help and relatability, and this is helping me at the same time. So this is uh, major, major for me. So have a super duper Wednesday. We've made it through most of the week. It's all downhill now to Friday. I'm going to Key Largo for the weekend to take my mom for her birthday, which is going to be absolutely fabulous. Rest and relaxation and a nice dinner. And I hope you have an enjoyable rest of your week, and please be true to yourself. Uh, sneak eating, feeling bad, it does nothing but hurt yourself, and you do not deserve to be hurt. You deserve to live a full, healthy, happy life. So just do it. See you later. I know that was a little corny. I figured I had to add a little corny flair. All right. Have a great day. Bye.